What? I'm taking a whole little bit this left.
MJ Devonshire.
Alright, oh shit.
Unbelievable. He has came up huge from this Pittsburgh defense.
You have a guy like him from Aliquippa. You can
Took
call
the
him
whole
Ray,
John.
you call him
6
Love,
liters.
You know what it means to be in the NFL.
It's hard for me to explain myself. I could assess and break myself down watching film, but it all sums up to just being a dog and just being different. Like I said, man, at the end of the day, we from Aliquippa, so we gonna walk with our chin up, chest poked out, man. Coach Mike, you know where that's from. You can't buy this at Dick's.
It's tipped and picked off. MJ Devonshire. He's gonna take it to the end zone.
Oh, is that his other helmet too? He got both his helmets back there.
MJ, this is Hondo Carpenter from Sports Illustrated. You are at your best on an island in your ability to have a short memory. Can you talk about how you developed that?
Yeah, you watch guys, it's a part of the game. The league, guys are getting paid too, so they got a job to do as well. And it's a tough battle, and sometimes they're gonna make a play, but you can't let that affect you. It's a lot of football.
Nigga Marlin, yeah.
And when you look forward, you got to be able to make those plays. So you got to kind of get that out your head quick and get ready for the next play.
Crazy.
This shit right here is gonna get you paid, man. It's either you got it or you don't. If you don't got it, don't come the fuck out that locker room. It's that simple.
Wait, what? Club 6? Huh. I'm fucking naming that shit. Why did they name it that?
I beat the brakes off him, man. I don't want to keep playing him. That's not fun.
We in Dallas, we down here training. We 4 days away, a day away from leaving for the combine, getting ready to go to Indy. And we down here. Shout out to EXO, shout out to B, Brent Calloway, shout out to all my guys, Rock, Christian Van Buren, shout out to all the guys we train with.
Our focus today is on drive phase, right? I want to make sure that you're getting bigger steps rather than quicker steps. So I'll put cones out there just past the line. I want you to be at those cones and just past them. Big arm, big arm. Better.
And be moving.
Man, working on all the testing, so the 40, the broad, the vert, the 5, 10, 5, the 3-cone L drill, position drills, just everything for the combine, man. Getting ready, getting to it.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Fuck that 2K shit, dude. Ooh, shit. Nigga moving.
That shit's crazy.
Facts, yo. We watching Marlin, yo. That nigga moving too. Oh my lord. I get fucked up on one of them. I feel like I gotta take a wrong step or some shit. No, I'm out goofy ass. Yo, Reflex, what's the deal, my nigga?
That shit's hard.
You dropped 77, 32,
That
32.
shit hard, boy.
Nigga was tweaking. Was you trying that hard?
Man, we was training for the Senior Bowl for the first week. First 2 weeks was down here, then after the Senior Bowl, we cranked it up. Start getting into 40 stuff, more 40 stuff, starting getting intense. We start getting into the cone drills, into the combine field drills and all that.
Oh shit, say that. But that's, I feel like I still get fucked up on that shit.
Man, my body feels crazy. I came down here, man. I started
Wasn't even
doing
trying.
PT and working with Diamond. Shout out to Diamond.
You kept dunking?
Crazy to forget her.
Shit.
She done got me some.
I don't think I
abs,
could
you
play
know.
that shit
I thought
no
my
more,
core was
bro. That
strong.
shit
I always
hard.
did core, but she started showing me different things, just being in PT every day, doing core, different types of exercises, working on my hamstrings.
I seen the
Everything
shit for the
been helping me.
dogs, bro.
My
Facts.
back be tight, and I
seen
learned that
that
it's from my core and my hamstrings not being as strong as they should be. So just putting too much pressure on it now, just strengthening my core, strengthening my hamstrings, doing physical therapy, cupping, all that types of stuff. That stuff helped.
It's not far. What about that?
Take the band.
Who is Sapphire?
It's another rock.
You
like a
call it
diamond.
Sapphire. Casey called me Ruby.
Quartz.
I only got some haters. That's what I heard.
What is these niggas listening to?
And it started the show, man. I'm just ready to put it on film come Friday.
God damn! Come on, that's normal.
Bro, G, that game, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You might as well just get NCAA, bro. Nobody finna be playing that shit. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Yeah, that's
That
I
2K
y'all
shit
see that.
is
That's a
cooked.
V helmet. That's my boy. He was all American.
Yo, I thought I was tripping when I seen this helmet. I'm like, this nigga didn't play for these niggas. I'm like, what the hell? I know he played for Kentucky, but oh my lord. I thought they could score.
Led the nation in pass breakups. We've been staying together, rooming together in this apartment here.
That
for
pick
the
is
last 2
crazy.
breakups.
What
We've
the
been staying together,
fuck?
rooming together in this apartment here for the last.
That's
2
like a
months,
once in a
and I know
lifetime type
everybody,
of pick. That
like,
nigga,
didn't
that shit hit off his
but
foot,
we didn't grow, we
off his leg, then
learned
his
a lot
foot.
about each other and became good friends. That's my boy.
Yeah, so you see, he finally got the right school.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm already knowing what teams he played for. That's why I was looking at that shit.
He got the right feet on, but we don't know what's going on with the shorts. He got dressed in the dark.
I was peeping that shit.
West Virginia and Pitt, you see that? My 99, right? See that? They don't even bless him. They might not even make them in his school colors because their colors is so full. See, he don't even got nothing to say. Walk off.
That rivalry really what kicked off my career. That pick was crazy.
Nah, this game was crazy. Everybody was watching this shit in Discord.
Answer round to round, bell to bell.
That shit was lit. If this the game I think it is, that shit was
when I woke up that day, like it was just about the talk. Coach Wanstead talked to us before the game. He was just like, somebody got a chance to be legendary and be special.
We've waited 11 years. Sit back and enjoy the return of the backyard brawl.
That Thursday night game, that was the first game to start
They
that season.
was tweaking.
The whole world was watching. That West Virginia game really solidified that this kid could be a star.
That nigga locked in.
And I really like took that personally.
Locked in.
Thought, like, yo, I could be me. I could be special. I didn't really know how I was gonna impact it. I wanted it to be a punt return like Darrell, but.
That motherfucker back crazy. Oh my goodness.
I ended up getting that pick six, and it was like from there it just took off. The world.
Yo, Haley, what's the word? Nigga, MVP. Chilling, what's the word? Cooling right now, watching one of my boys' football shit. We got a little documentary, this shit crazy.
I was all over the place emotionally. I was trying to get to him. I was just running to the fence.
How you doing though?
And when he came and gave it to me, I was just pouring with emotion.
Bro, this day was crazy.
I love you, I love you, I love you. I hate that.
This
'cause
day
I can
was
hear my
crazy.
voice screaming. That was amazing, and I'm so glad it was captured.
The Pittsburgh dude filmed this? I don't know who fuck filmed that shit. I remember, bro, I ain't gonna lie, this shit, it's all really crazy though. I remember watching this shit too. I was at work watching this shit though.
What are you looking for whenever you're...
We was watching this shit, I was like, this nigga probably could have ran faster than that shit.
For him to see how fluid he is in his hips, see if he can put his foot in the ground and break on footballs, and just...
Nigga just personally thought he could run faster. I don't know if he really
here at
could.
the University of Pittsburgh.
Oh, I be seeing, yeah, that's who this is. That's who this is recording this shit. Right? Hold up. Ain't that who recorded this? Yep. They be doing everybody videos, bro. I'm good. How are you? I'm cooling. Always cooling. He said he was nervous. I ain't gonna lie. You got all these people watching. Why wouldn't you be nervous? What? Man, it's so many people watching that. Hell, everybody be nervous. If you ain't nervous, that's crazy.
Y'all got a stretch band? You got a stretch band? Stretch band? Yeah.
Look at Pat.
Stretching my hammies help my lower back. I don't know how it correlates. Once I learned that, I said I'm gonna stretch more often.
I don't be looking at their page for real.
Shout out to Diamond.
I gotta start
Shout
looking
out
at
to
that
Diamond. Best physical therapist in the country. I know what I was capable of, but Exos was trying to act like we wasn't. Everybody that trained with us was like, oh, we really like 4-4s. We really got there. Like everybody was hyped. That was the lit part. Everybody being together, all us DBs that trained together was like seeing each other's success. That shit was turnt.
That's lit.
Originally, I went to Kentucky, so going to Kentucky, that was
I'm gonna start watching that shit,
I had some growing up to do, thinking I wanted to be on my own.
Them niggas be everywhere,
on my
though.
own, paying bills and being far away from home. You had
People be sending me their shit, bro.
I learned how to be independent, and then decided I wanted to transfer. Came back to Pitt, coming back home to the city. All my guys being 40 minutes.
Kentucky was ass that year. He was
came to the game. Just being able to go back to games when we
I ain't
had
gonna lie, I didn't watch
and seeing the clips
too
play.
much.
Just know
I barely watched football to give it a buck.
how much the city supports you was
When he was at Pitt, though, I started watching
back
football.
to Pitt, and they showed out any chance they got when they got to come.
Because I had a chance I could go to the games. I'm not going all the way to
afternoons, I used to watch football.
Kentucky.
And, you know, as a man, you don't want to be bothered with the kids.
I watch some of like the shit. I watch like the little highlights of
the game, but out the corner
I'm not going all the way to
I'm
Kentucky
appeasing him with some Skittles, candy.
especially around the time when he was playing.
Like
I wasn't even working.
red is the
I
line,
wasn't streaming, working.
green is the backfield, blue is the defense.
How the fuck am I getting to Kentucky?
Yellow is the referees. I mean, he literally would line and have a play design, and he would push them in a certain direction, and so he was playing football with
Yeah, we used to be.
So
Damn, what 2K was niggas playing whenever he was at Kentucky? I forget.
I mean, he's 3-4
Was that
years
20?
old.
I think we all used to just play on the game for real.
Talking and holding conversations, but mentally he's grasping what's going on.
I knew MJ had a passion
might give it
for
a buck.
football when
I think that was 2K20.
Elementary school.
Right.
Every recess,
I might be tweaking.
he would have to take his football to school. And the principal would tell me, oh, he was out on the blacktop and he did this catch and he did this and he's gonna be, you know, a football player. I can see it. We had a ritual. I pick him up, take him to the house. He had just enough time to eat a snack.
Yeah, that's most definitely around that time, bro.
Homework.
Because I remember we used to be.
He had to put his clothes on so we can leave Moon to come to Aliquippa. So he
every
can
day,
practice
bro.
for the little quips.
First year, 4 years old, playing this, but at the smallest level.
21 is when shit slowed down, though.
And you know, he was
21
just a
was so
member of
ass.
the team, and he got in the game towards the end of it. And they run a play around his side. The guy gets wide on him, and the kid's about 10 yards away. He's gonna clearly score a touchdown, and MJ dives in the air as if he was gonna get him. And I sat there like a proud dad, like, well, you know what? It can't be no worse. It was just the pure love of the game that he went out and had that moment. Like, he made that memory for me. Like, I never seen that in my life.
He loved to look good in his uniform. Talking about sweatbands,
Warfield.
but he was a player. He was dominant. You could tell he was very athletic at that young of an age. I mean, you know, we could talk for days about our past athletes, our dominant athletes. And MJ is just that kid.
Bro, I remember the Hey Rubino days. This what this all this will bring me back to the Hey Rubino days.
No, he said, bro, he was like, bro, you see him, he hit Kelsey, bro, he there, like, that's his,
He took a year off.
like,
Nigga, what? Look at Larry.
I met MJ
You dead ass?
in 2004. on the football field. He didn't go to school here.
Nigga Larry.
Head start, so I ain't really see him in school. But I knew all my other friends, and I just see him standing on the fence by himself, and I was just like,
what? What
Larry,
Rubino do?
he
What
MJ,
type?
and
What?
ever since then, like, we became friends and everything. And then
I thought they put
little
all
did I
the
know
all
that
the
we was
bids
gonna
back up
become,
there. What you
best
mean?
friends. Every time, like after a little league game, he'd be like, "You want to come over and stay at my house?" And I was like, "Yeah."
They took. I thought they put the videos back.
Like you said, like we got a break. It's like that could come in here, right here.
I didn't even know they put them.
Or he could be back
Matter of fact, I didn't even know they took them off for that long. I thought they put them
He
on.
ain't coming out his break perfectly straight.
I mean, not all of them off. I think they took all of them. I don't know.
Through football season, I definitely was at his house. Like,
Yo,
like,
what?
sometimes I used to stay on school nights just cause, like, if he had an in-service day or something.
Never.
The same routine. I go over there.
All right, we off that topic. We off that topic. Oh hell no.
They take us to go work out.
That's
and
crazy
then
as
come
fuck.
home, and then they'll drop me off.
We off that topic. Oh hell no. What the fuck?
Real deal stretch for I throw my damn back out. No Diddy.
Hey, yo, I didn't even peep that.
You, Mr. was talking about
This
COVID.
nigga,
Oh, bro,
MJ.
COVID?
He saved himself though. He put no Diddy on it.
We was getting to it.
Bro, real work.
Real work.
Day, Joby,
Anybody you know, everybody was at Penn Hills getting work. Anybody you know in the city that was nice that played D1, Juvie, Courtney Jackson. Everybody was out there. Everybody.
Nigga, we was driving from Quip. We was driving from Quip to Penn Hills.
Bro, them Jelani Sullivan highlights was
Tone was out
ridiculous.
there. Receiver. Seif was out there.
They used to just.
Yeah. And this was really
I ain't gonna lie.
before COVID.
That shit used to be cheap.
Yeah. We was low key.
Him and his brother.
Because I was
That shit
still,
used to
I
be
was at
cheap.
Kentucky, and I was like, I told Seif, I said, I'm not watching you. You ain't getting none of my tricks because we play you week 1. And then COVID hit, so the schedule changed, and we still was going out. What you about to get into?
Facts, he could have been big.
Go do some study hall, get away.
Oh,
He was
yeah,
tough.
study
He was
hall.
super tough. He was super tough.
Type shit.
That nigga was a demon, bro.
When we was young, we was just having fun, like, you know what I mean? Like, especially me, like, 'cause I wasn't as good as he was, but like, when he used to make plays, I'd just be excited for him and everything and all that. So I was out there.
Now, Larry was
It didn't
valid,
really
too.
hit us until like we got to high school, and then we was like really working out together and like really putting in work together.
After his
That whole
sophomore
team
year,
was crazy.
It was a little rough. Again, he wasn't a starter, and the transition didn't seem as if it was going to favor him. So I just said, well, let's go someplace where maybe you fit a little bit better. And as I made a few phone calls, he came to me and he said, Dad, I want to play here. I want to be here. I can do this. And I said, I'm your dad. I'm just trying to do what's best for you. But if you believe if that's your decision, 20 years from now, when it worked out or not work out, remember what you said. So I said, all right, I got you. And he set out to do the things that were necessary to be the best at being on the field.
My dad coached. He started coaching before I can remember, so he was coaching, and I was just always around the team. I was around guys that was just bigger than life. And I just remember growing up, being a ball boy.
Oh my God, yo!
Take the ball down the hill. I took pride in that 'cause it was like that's my.
I ain't lie, everybody be having wild pick.
Coming out there every game
crazy.
day with the quips, like I didn't experience heartbreaks. I was young and crying with guys when they lost.
Oh shit!
In 2000.
Go looking.
When they was losing at states in 2012 and just learning from them experiences, thinking like this won't be me. I'm gonna do it for them, So when I got the chance to put on that Aliquippa jersey at the high school level,
I could barely hear that shit.
Guys who didn't get the chance to accomplish the things, and I seen the work they put in, so it was like I gotta go 10 times harder to try to accomplish that goal for the city, because at the end of the day, that's everybody's goal, is to bring that championship back to the city.
I remember our first home game when Coach Yanessa and Coach Morocco, pulled us to the side before the game and was like, yeah, I heard you and Devonshire, like y'all two are like good DBs. Y'all the next ones up. Like hearing that from some Quip legends, like that's when it was like, oh yeah, like we really got carry this. Now everybody got eyes on us because we're Division I DB. So now like we might as well go all the way with it. And then when we got to college, like it really started hitting different because like time kept going by over and over. And the more plays you make, everybody in the hood watching, so they like, oh yeah, they gotta be next up.
It's entrenched in family. Well, I know every family in Aliquippa has a mantle of 25, 30 years ago, Uncle Tom and Johnny and Sherman and Richie. The ability for a community to stay connected from one uncle, brother, father to the son, nephew, grandkids, and it comes with a heavy burden. You don't get to go out in Aliquippa just to be. You may start out that way, hey, just get out there, son, you'll learn. But the day you say you want to do it, everybody has a huge expectation for you to win. And we look at it as the team, but that means every kid willing to win has to sacrifice something. They have to sacrifice hanging out at the pool. They have to sacrifice going to a social on a certain day. They have to sacrifice cookouts, holidays, because they're still going to work out.
The youngins know every time they playing in a big game, we text them like, yo, it's for the city, bring it back for the city. So you realize how big it is and how much more it means to people when it's not just about yourself, it's about the whole community. And the community thrives around Friday nights in Aliquippa. So just being able to grow up watching them guys and then carry that tradition was everything. It's
entrenched because your uncle did it, your brother did it, your aunt did it. And when I say your aunt did it, your aunt made sure you got up and went and did it. She made sure you had something to eat on your way. She made sure that you was going to eat afterwards. So the whole community is entrenched and ingrained with a purpose.
I mean, growing up here is definitely not easy. I mean, there's a lot of distractions. But if you could stay focused and get with the right crew, I always say who you are is who you hang with. It's possible. I mean, we have doctors, not just football players. We have doctors, lawyers, superintendents, teachers, business people. But we do have some great athletes as well. We all run through the same muck. We all come through, and nobody is going to tell you what you can't do, that you can do this, but this is how. You have to be committed. You have to sacrifice. So in Aliquippa, we all give up something. All of us in Aliquippa get to feel the same way when we watch brothers, sisters, nephews cheer, play the game. It's entrenched.
We got 6 streets, a couple hills, and homegrown people. Like, you really come up and ain't no choice but to win. Like, you expect to be at your best at all times. The standard is the standard. And the thing is about it, the standard always changes to a higher level every year. You know what I'm saying? As the years go on and on and on, because there's always a new face. Ty Law, then it became Real Reed, then it's an MJ. Now we see who the next, you know what I'm saying, next standard is gonna be.
Cool ass nigga, yeah.
MJ dad used to stay at when we was like probably, I want to say elementary school. This is where we used to stay at, like have like be over each other's house all the time, and like we used to really be right here and just walk everywhere, like say what's up, play the game a little bit, then when it was time to go outside or something, like we just go do anything. We used to come over here and like play basketball with them and like wander around and play football like in yard. Where that yard at, bro? I think we used to play football like over there. Yeah, we used to play football over there and everything, like when we was like young too. So like where you just seen us at MJ Dad house, we used to walk from there. And this is like one of the spots we used to be at. Like, you see how like them nets is right now, like them fresh nets? There used to be no net. We used to be like super
facts,
young,
used to be
really
no net
like,
out
older
there.
people, like the dudes in high school and everything, we used to really go at it. And like, I ain't gonna lie, like you can ask him, like
I didn't even know there was nets up there now.
He used to be the main one, like talking crazy, wanting to get on the court, knowing like he not that in hoops. Like he's right, like talk crazy to anybody. So, but nah, this is definitely used to be one of the main spots for real. Cause like half of our friend group is like from here. The only way I was allowed outside if I was with a group of them, you know what I mean? And it was vice versa for all of us. They used to be scared, like getting them called. Like if we out here hooping, we used to get a call, like miss that call, like you gonna pick up that phone getting yelled at, like not off of Not off of the strength though, like you in trouble. It's just because like our parents was like really scared because they knew what was going on out here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and they didn't care, like he said, like our moms would like pull right in front of everybody, stop the game, whatever, just to make sure what we doing and if we all right. Everybody used to have to check in every like hour. Every location.
One day he made him, he was in the middle of the game. He tried to check, he missed his check-in. Pitch caught him. Oh boy, MJ started walking like this to the.
Oh shit.
But for real though, like before you can move, like this is like I said before, this is like one of the locations we used to be at. So like before we can move locations, we all gotta call our peoples to tell them like where we going, who we with still, like everything going on, because especially around that time we was coming up, that's when like a lot of stuff was happening that's happening now. It's sad to say, but at some point it was like really too regular. Like all the bad stuff that was going on, we was seeing. Even when we was out here, like people used to be fighting out here. Like I remember seeing someone get arrested while we hooping.
That shit is so
right there. It happened right there. He got chased down. His little brothers and stuff out here. Like, you know what I mean? It was crazy. It used to get crazy out here, but it was just so regular. Like we see it happen, and then like we just go back to hooping and go home and talk about it. Like what me and him know now about like how this street stuff go and like how the code is now, learning and stuff. A lot of them older dudes wasn't doing right, but some of them older dudes was like showing the way of like how not to be in it, but if like some of them really was like put in it. So like you seen that all, but like nowadays, like it's so different now. There ain't no principle, there ain't no law to this, none of that. Like anything is happening everywhere. Like no matter where you at in Quip, like it's just happening, like to kids, to girls, to everybody, like, and it's like happening everywhere. It's not just a designated spot, like, so that's what's so different about it now than ever before.
Hey, Larry, man, inspirational.
Like one of those spots we used to be at. You see how like this is a baseball cage right here, and like it's like a baseball field setup. We never played baseball here. We just played. We literally did drills like.
I never seen people play baseball
right here all the time. Like we used to be hooping and then do drills or do drills then hoop. They even be cutting the grass and everything now. Like that grass used to be super high. So like more kids can come out here and play and everything. This right here, this
I remember before they even had these hoops, yeah.
Like I think like this was like the turning point.
They used to have them double rims. Hell, my nigga.
When COVID hit, we couldn't go work out anywhere. We couldn't go in no buildings. We damn near couldn't even be around each other. We used to work out on this court, like have weights,
double rims.
Stations,
hell, bro.
Run around this field, run around all these different hills in Aliquippa, and then come back and be on this grass right here and like really do like football drills.
Real
like,
shit. Oh,
and like if you want to walk out in this field, like ditches, divots, all type of stuff. Like, and we didn't care. Like and grown folks and our coaches used to come up here. Like our old coaches used to come up here and watch us work out and be like, "Yo, like y'all shouldn't be out here. Y'all should go somewhere." I'm like, bro, like it's the closest spot. Like we ain't about to drive all the way out nowhere. We about to be in our hood. But like we used to really get crazy out here. Like I'm talking about like countless hours and hours and hours during. It was so regular. Like we was having fun with it. Like we'd be out here probably like 11, 10. To like 2 o'clock. Even when people was getting hurt and stuff, like we'll just be done for the day and come back out here tomorrow. Like it'd be like, all right, bro, we done for the day, or he done for the day, and then we'll come back out here tomorrow. Like all these kids be talking about offers and this and that. Now we didn't care about none of that, bro. We was really trying to start. That's all we was trying to do. We was just trying to get a done. Like, and if you know, you know. Like,
what is a done?
It's just like you a starter, you a known starter going into the week. And on Thursday night, they hang that paper up of who they gonna announce, either offense or defense. And if your name on that list, you getting a done tomorrow meeting.
Oh shit!
It's the tradition that Quip does. You run out the field house, they announce the starters from which order they want to, and you run out with a cheerleader. Or sometimes, if you're really that guy, you run out with two. Like if you got done running out of cheerleader, you was that guy. Like no matter what you did on that field that night, the Quips trusted you to start for them. Like that was everything. So like when we was kids seeing that, that's made us like really start being like, all right, when we got into middle school, we like, all right, let's go work out. Let's go do this. Now we still kids, but like, we like, bro, I don't care what we gotta do. We gonna get that done.
MJ, he's the best kid, him and his father, the best people I ever met in Aliquippa. They used to come here.
The market, yeah, that's the spot.
He never caused
my favorite little,
with anybody. And I wish every kid in Aliquippa become like him. Him and Walker. Believe me, these guys the best I ever met.
My God.
My God.
Okay? And I'm about to know that kid, him and his family. Believe me.
This is where, you know what I mean, we're really seeing a lot of stuff. And it's like stuff that like just happened out of nowhere, like people fighting right here, people shooting, all type of stuff. Like we seen freshman year, right? We seen somebody get jumped right here. Me and MJ, crew, and everybody was all back there watching it from there because we didn't want to get too close to it. I mean, everything you could name like happened, sort of happened right here.
What the fuck?
Every time the Quips win,
I
there's
just
always some good
had
stuff that
deja
happens in the
vu.
hood because you see everybody like that
Tweets
got
for a
problems with
second.
somebody, laughing with each other, smiling with each other in the same vicinity without hurting each other, like, you know what I mean, just for the Quips. So anytime the Quips win or anything, like, it's always a good thing, but I always say every time they lose, it's like, that's when people, like, really start unleashing on everybody. Like, if this person don't like this person and the Quips lost, like, they really gonna go at it. But if they win, and say if, like, the kids having a party somewhere or, like, the grown folks is having something here for like the parents and some of them Quip kids, they're not gonna do nothing to nobody because like it's kids involved and all that. Not saying it's gonna stop anything, but it's gonna slow it down. You know what I mean? Because there's good vibes in the area.
I really got lucky, and I always say this is that I think that senior group with MJ and Larry, it was a group that I trusted.
Yeah,
they were not
senior
just good
group.
athletes. They wasn't out there in the streets. They were focused on what they wanted to do. And I knew I could trust them from a player standpoint. And I think I spoke to them even before I spoke or chose who the coaches would be to see what they wanted. How can I help them get to where they wanted to be, or how can I help the program get to where it needed to be, not where it was.
Nah, we getting work. I don't care what we doing. I'll recover when I'm rich.
Days away.
Feel me? 7 days.
You ever been to camp with the Aliquippa High School football?
Mm-hmm.
So you asked about a funny story.
And I ain't have one of them drinks
Oh, yeah, this is another funny story.
ever, my nigga.
Kinda talked about it. So
I don't even remember what them shits is
they
called.
took our phones, right? And so
But them
we
shits
sitting
is
there,
fire.
Me, Larry, and Eve, we like,
Them little
we was trying to,
Kool-Aid
give him a
drinks.
case. So like, when I come to the room, we grab it. We just put our phone cases in an envelope and give it to him. He filling up. He opened up. He said, "No phones in here." So we had to give him our phone. So then we all eating or whatever, and we like, man, we can't go without our phones, bro. They can't think this is all right. So we told the whole team on the bus on the way back from practice, like, yo, when y'all get y'all phones for y'all 10 minutes, set an alarm for a random time between 1 in the morning and 7 when we got practice. Cause they keep the phones in their room. So like I set one for like 1:30 and like 3 in the morning. Larry set one for like 2. E set one, and it's 30 of us, so we all got alarms in these packages.
So let me finish that. Let me finish the story.
Oh, they wild.
Me, Shelton, Pidge, and Coach Short in our rooms. We got little what they call that, the dorm rooms, a little suite. So we get all the phones. We calm the door. They go sleep. So about 1:30, we get, damn, whose alarm is on? Short, turn your alarm off. So alarm just kept going on. Alarm just couldn't go. I said, oh. So we go to practice. So they get there before. So MJ, Larry, his crew, they sitting at the breakfast table. So I'm coming, and they all like, "Shut." I said, "What's wrong with y'all?" They said, "Coach, how you sleep last night?"
Damn.
It didn't dawn on me. I said, "Oh, they done set this alarm for us, man."
It used to be out right there, 1607. I don't know whose spot that is now. I ain't gonna park in front of it, but it's upgraded now. But that's where we used to be at all the time, just chilling and vibing and having fun. And see the kids out here now, they get into it. That's how we used to be, hooping, messing with the cars, riding by, throwing the ball over the cars that rolled by. So yeah, them definitely good memories right there. Man, my dad used to tell me.
Yo, this one of the worst. That's one of the worst hills.
It's simple, but it's like crazy how much it plays in effect. My dad, like he said, we used to argue a lot. So it would be like workouts and cutting corners and hiding under tables. I used to hide at my aunt's house and not try to work out, and not try to be there when he come get me to work out. But like he would be.
He
like,
used to hide under the table.
And when I was younger, I told my dad I wanted to be a quarterback. So he was like, you know what comes with it. And we was going up this hill right here. We was going back to my grandma's, and he was like, it's a lot of hard work and dedication that come with that. And so that's why, like, that was one of the biggest things. All right.
Nigga, do.
All right.
It's my barber right here, Cuddy.
Chilling, trying to get like you.
Like me.
Yeah.
Better than me, young fella. What's going on with you?
What up, man?
My barber, Cuddy.
Had me nervous earlier in the week. Your boy texted me and was like, dude, you gonna be out of town? I said, huh?
That's crazy. What's your purpose? You mind me asking?
Then we gotta get a cut today.
I don't really know. To be honest, I'll be just like.
That just reminded
me. Once you start talking to everybody, it just be like, man, whoever want to give me an
I'm gonna set my
opportunity,
alarm.
for real.
Yeah.
When I was younger, it was like, yeah, I got favorite teams, and now it's like, once it get real, it's like, I don't know. I was at Buffalo, I was like, man, I know Duke got excited about that one.
You know I was. I see that. I said, oh boy. And they let all our players go too.
Mm-hmm.
I was geeked about that.
Yeah. Man, the closer I get, I get a little bit more nervous. My mom would ask me, she'd be like, you nervous? I'd be like, nah, I ain't nervous. But now that we starting to talk about it, I get a little bit nervous. And I still don't know if it's nerves or if I'm just anxious and excited to show the world what I could really do. So, you know, just things of that nature, being excited, also just ready to put on a show. You get to represent not only yourself, but the family and all the people that supported you and showcase what you can do.
It's gonna be a great day for us, but it's like a great day for the hood. Like, it's been a minute since someone from the hood really got drafted and picked up. It's gonna be similar to when we won a state championship, you know what I mean? You get that feeling every once in a while, but I feel like one of these feelings is like, you can't describe one of these. Like, you know what I mean? It's gonna make the hood smile.
Man, I've been cutting these guys in my basement, man. It's back in the day, so this ain't nothing new for me. I feel like, you know, I won't ever change when it comes to what he is, what he wants. He called me, I'm gonna be there for him. Ain't nothing gonna change on my end. Hope nothing change on his. He ain't a chair hopper. That's a good thing. You don't chair hop, so I hope he do call me, as you know, as you move on to bigger and better things. That'd be great for me and also great for him too. Cause he keeps it, you know, he keeps his standard. I mean, he don't bypass people. He don't, you know, he's still him at the end of the day. Nothing will be bigger than the person that he is.
MJ is going to be successful. We know that. I know that. Wherever he lands today or tomorrow, he wants it. And I feel strongly that wherever he goes, he's going to be successful, not just on the field, but he's going to be a good teammate in the locker room. He's a role model for our kids. And I don't think he takes that lightly. And something I always look back on is, you know, who my crew looked up to. You know, we sort of looked up to the guys who was right above us, which was Marlon, MJ's dad, Richard Johnson. But me, MJ's uncle Larry, unfortunately passed away last year, and Shelton. We was always underneath them, and they were like our big brothers.
Growing up, it was me, my brother, my mom, and my stepdad Marlon, which is Uncle Larry's brother. You know, my stepdad's side of the family, my stepdad, he's really, you know, on it in terms of sports. He likes to focus. He likes to be serious. Uncle Larry really brought brightness. He brought fun. I think they really understood that they were shaping young men. And I think them establishing what their influences, what they, you know, went up against in terms of growing up in Aliquippa, I think they wanted to shape us to, you know, really be our own person. We learned to articulate. We learned to really fight for what we believed in growing up under, you know, those men.
I'm so, not just being his cousin, not his coach, I'm so excited for them, his mother and father, because they have put everything they could into him.
My mom and dad, they ain't missed a game since, I'm talking about Kentucky, high school, college, Pitt, all that. My dad coach on a Friday, him and my mom get up on Saturday morning or leave after the game on Friday night and drive from Pennsylvania to Mississippi to watch me play at 12. Just seeing those things, man, that's important to me, and they know how important it is. I used to tell them, I'm not getting in the game. Don't even waste your time. And I still look up in the stands and see them there, or coming through the catwalk at Kentucky or the Panther walk at Pitt, seeing them right there, no matter if I was getting in the game, and then seeing them as soon as I walked off the field, they was there every step of the way. So for sure, shout out to them and anybody else that supported along the way.
Nah, they raised MJ right, like, you know what I mean? Like, cause you had that mom to like tell MJ like it's okay, you know what I mean? Pat him on the back, but then you had Piz to be like, nah, like, what you on? Like, you feel me? And not saying like he bashing him, but it's like, nah, like, you wrong, but let me tell you why, you know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you the alternative and what I was thinking, you know what I mean? So that impacted me because it made me like be like, this is how you supposed to go about it. It's never just one way to go about things. Like, you're gonna have yin and yang, you know what I mean?
I remember being at a family reunion and one of my cousins said to him, what are you gonna do? And he spoke that he was gonna play football and buy his mom a house. And that's been the topic at many family reunions every year since he was 5. And so
This shit.
2017, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And I didn't know where I was going to be. My biggest concern was him. It took me, I think, 2 months to tell him, and Marlon told me that I needed to tell him before somebody else would. So we sat him down and we told him. And me going through my treatments, again, my biggest concern was him. And I remember saying to the doctors,
that's some real mom.
when I was going through chemo, when you give me the chemo, I need to be okay for Friday night football. So my whole regiment for chemo was based around his football games.
The difficult times that MJ had to go through just mentally, you know, his dad's health, his mom's health, and just now it's better, and they just want the best for you. Now you could just enjoy yourself and go play and enjoy that. That was difficult times, and for them to see them where they are now, on the verge of getting drafted, it all was worth it.
J Flux, what's good, my nigga?
Him seeing me going in
what your ass got going on?
Helplessness, just being by my side. Gave me the will to keep fighting so that I can be here today at this moment to see all.
Why ain't you on your streaming your RP, Jay? I would have tabbed up and everything. Or maybe I didn't even get noticed. Maybe you did, though. Nah. You ain't even streaming, bro. Tweaking.
The day is finally here. Let's get to it. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to just start touching a little bit of money like you. I'm trying to touch money like you. This guy driving. I'm from Chad. Why not? Anthony Edwards said it too.
Hey, this is not dancing, y'all.
Stop it. Turn that flash on. And the way it's looking, if it's looking, the way it's looking, are we making it tomorrow? 3 corners in the first round. What's up? We outside.
That's MJ.
What up?
Say what's up.
What's
up, brother? You good? Good.
What's up?
Workout. What's up, advised not to. I know. What's going on?
Nothing.
Can't call it. Get knuckles. So good luck. What's going on?
Nothing. How far are you from here? About right around the corner, huh? What up?
My boy.
Where Boom at?
So he waiting
Nigga
for his,
Rick.
this shit to dry.
Oh yeah.
And they got
I'm about to come in
bones.
there. What up, man?
It's at the fire hall.
What up, man?
Oh my God. Oh my Lord.
The other John was at downtown though.
Gotta stay out. Gotta stay sucker free in a world full of lollipops, man.
Bro, these was my neighbors.
Hey,
That's
sweetheart.
crazy.
Oh, so proud of you.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Is this a club thing?
I guess you could say that.
How tall is you?
I ain't that tall.
Yes, you are.
Dang,
You taller than
this
you
is
was
crazy.
the last time I seen you.
What was that?
How tall are you?
Like 5'11". Nothing crazy.
5'11"?
It's the shoes. If I take the shoes off, I'm gonna drop a couple inches. I gotta have them full. I gotta keep them full. What's up, man?
What's going on, man?
Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
I was sitting there watching the combine.
Yeah, so you
And I just broke down crying.
Yeah.
You live your dream, man. Because ever since you was yay little, you always talked about how you was gonna go to the doctor. Get out of here.
How you?
Good, man. Good, man. Congratulations again, man. Keep up
Appreciate
the
it.
hard work, man.
Appreciate it. Oh, we got the setup right here. Perfect.
It's about to be 16.
I think I worked this day too, bro. I'm always working. Bro. I work too much.
Once I get picked, that's where I'm gonna go.
I most definitely had work this day too. I had work both the days. He had his little Johns going on.
What's up, boy? You crying? Why you crying? Cause you ain't at your house, huh? I know. You miss your crib. Ain't nobody messing with your spot, bro.
They don't. It's,
Oh my. Purple?
Yo, when you got him outside, functions gotta be. It's gotta be something going on. This nigga don't go outside.
Purple?
This is free. I got this.
Nigga walk outside. Something going on. Walk
When
outside.
they start seeing MJ Devonshire name pop up on Best DB Available, that ain't gonna happen till tomorrow. I'm gonna feel a lot better tomorrow. I ain't gonna be on edge because I know at some point it's gonna happen tomorrow. Tonight it was like a hope and wait.
Yeah, that's why.
And a lot of the teams that got a lot, like the 10 teams that me and Adisa came up with got the most interest, they still need a corner. They haven't even picked a corner. So I think it's a good chance.
To combat
That shit probably dumb emotion.
You got a tough one?
It was stressing.
Motivation, brother. Motivation every day to get up. Live your best life. I bet you don't know nobody who lived a better life than he did. Some of the purest love you ever gonna feel.
It don't get easier, Em. It really don't get easier. It's just some days that the memories are so good that you smile. And then other days, the memories, they hurt. But you know, it hurt. That 1 week of the year that y'all did everything all day together.
Yeah.
We look forward to it.
Man, that football shit stressful, yeah.
Looking down on you.
Oh my god. I wouldn't be able to do that shit.
Alrighty then, so let's get the clock started.
Welcome back
That
to
shit
day
is
3 of the 2024 NFL Draft. Round 4 of the 2024 NFL Draft is now officially open. The Carolina Panthers are on the clock.
The Buffalo Bills select Ray Davis, running back, Kentucky.
Adrian Taylor Demerson, defensive back, Texas Tech. The San Francisco 49ers select Jacob Cowing.
Nah, you ain't lying, gang.
With the 201st
Not lying,
pick
bro.
in the
This
2024 NFL Draft.
that football
the
shit is
Indianapolis
stressful.
Colts select Micah Abraham, defensive back, Marshall.
The Minnesota Vikings select Kyrie Jackson, defensive back, Oregon.
How you doing?
And you just gotta sit there and wait too.
It's not that. It wasn't that. I don't know why they called me though. They could have said that. He was just saying like they surprised I ain't got picked yet. They tracking the draft like I am.
Evan Williams, defensive back, Oregon.
DeCamerion Richardson, defensive back, Mississippi State. The Baltimore
What team? So what team you think he should have went to then? If he would have got picked? Sona. Like what team you think he would have went to?
I'm just gonna walk out, get in my car and go home. I'm just gonna go home. And I don't want everybody in here to see how I'm gonna react.
Jaden Hicks, defensive back, Washington
Sheesh.
The New England Patriots select Marcellus Dow, defensive back, South Carolina.
DJ James, defensive back, Auburn.
MJ, how you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Good. Hey, we're getting ready to select you right here. Sorry you had to wait so long.
Appreciate it, coach.
All right.
Late first round.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Hey, I'm going to put you on the phone with our head coach, Antonio Pierce, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, congrats. Hold on.
Thank you.
What's going on, big dog?
What's up?
Hey, you
I
ready?
most definitely thought he was
sir.
too though first.
Good. I can hear it in your voice, man. Come on.
I know.
Bring
There's
that
so
juice
many.
and energy, man.
It's a
Enjoy
lot of
with
good
your
people
family.
though. You gotta
Let's
think,
do it.
bro. There's so
All
many
right, baby.
people
Looking
going
forward to
in
you.
that
See you in
draft.
a few.
Let's do it.
All right, baby. Love.
What's lit is this nigga got drafted in the first place.
Yeah, boy. You made it. Walk that walk.
Oh shit! I did not think of. I don't be thinking about shit like that. That must definitely.
Where you want to be?
That must definitely be true with that shit.
Motivation in the world.
It's not thinking about.
Can't nobody take nothing from you. And everything in front of you. Everything in front of you, right?
You right,
All
buddy.
Hall of Famers. Tom Brady was late. Guess what? Go do the game.
Love you, baby. This is us. This is us. This is us.
Damn, bro, this shit's. Nah, yeah. I remember we used to talk about that shit in the PlayStation party. whenever he played at Kentucky.
I ain't got nothing to take out there.
He didn't play much, and we used to just be in the rec talking about that shit. Nigga Marlon. Kentucky fucked them over. Wasn't Kentucky like alright the year after he left too?
Appreciate it.
They was type trashy when he was there, I think. From what I think.
I had talked to him a couple times throughout this process, and it made me just be. I'm sorry, I'm excited right now, but yeah. I did get a couple of contacts. It was
all they needed was opportunity. Nah,
I wasn't sure where I was gonna go.
I ain't gonna lie, it's like that. Hey,
I was like, okay.
a lot of couple people. That's all they need, bro. Opportunity. You get somebody that opportunity, they might be stupid. Yo, nigga John. Don't cry.
That was the
nigga John out there. You know it's a movie. Nigga John.
Who called the Vegas though? Superstar.
Nigga Blake, yo. Everybody else.
Was your lifelong dream? Go live it, man.
Thank you.
Yo. Love you and proud of you.
Thank you.
All right, you did great.
Thank you.
Now you got your
That's
opportunity.
Rob right there.
Right? That's all we wanted, right?
That's all we needed.
That's all. Now we're gonna go put our stamp on that shit.
Yeah.
All right, my man.
Welcome to the family.
Let's do it.
I'm a Raider, buddy.
I see it.
That shit crazy, bro. Nah, yeah, Pitt let him, you feel me, do what he do. I ain't gonna lie. They let him do what he do.
This was this is the only part of my day I couldn't wait to get to.
Look at him now.
Every time I come see him, I'm gonna come right straight up here as soon as I get that call. I've been saying that since he left. Shit crazy. I know he is turned.
Bro, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Hey.
Turned.
Facts.
I had to get up here before it got dark.
They most definitely did what Kentucky didn't want to do.
Well worth it, man. Only thing he could have wished for is I was with the Bills, but he don't care. He'll put on some black and gray. He'll be all right. For sure. But I had to come see him real quick. Come back and see him again before I go. All right, man, let's get out of here before I get the balling, boo-hoo crying and shit.
Nah, yeah, I'm getting on NCAA. Gotta put me some football. Gotta play me some football.
From the start to the finish, dominated. What he said was one opportunity to make the most of it.